All right, Jared Leto, terrific actor. He won an Academy Award for his role in the Dallas Buyers Club. He's taken on the Joker. Now he's a Gucci. Ryan Christopher chatted one-on-one with the Oscar winner. And also, he's got a band, 30 Seconds to Mars, about his role in the House of Gucci, right?
Yep. What's up there, Leto? He's already getting a lot of Oscar buzz for his transformative role, another one, as whimsical, eccentric designer Paolo Gucci. So I asked Jared, you're both artists in your own respect, you as an actor and a musician, and Paolo as a fashion designer. So were you able to connect a little bit more with the character in that you're both artists who just happen to use different mediums?
Nobody has ever said that to me. Nobody.
Very well said. I think so. I certainly related to his desire to, try to make something special and share it with the world. I related to his failure and his inability to put things together at times. But when I read the script, I just immediately fell in love with this character. I thought he had so much heart and so much humor. Yeah, he kind of danced through life, and I love the way that he just had an impish, kind of mischievous quality about him. He was a lot of fun to spend time with.
You mentioned dancing through life. One of my favorite moments of the whole movie, one of the funniest moments, is the Paolo dance when he gets all excited and he just starts doing this little groove right here. Now, is that something you saw on a tape somewhere, or is that just totally improvised?
No, just improvised. And there was a lot of improvisation, a lot of ad-libbing, both physical improvisation and dialogue as well. And Ridley was great because he just opened the door for that. And, early on, it was clear that Paolo was the type of guy that was going to say, pretty much what he wanted.
You picked a real firecracker.
She's a handful.
Bravo.
I knew nothing of the Gucci story. Of course, I knew the brand and the name. And
was it shocking to you when you first heard it? Because, it's just such a wild roller coaster story. Yeah,
it was. I didn't know anything about it. And, so much conflict, so much drama, so much, it was shocking. And really compelling, really rich characters. This family built a dynasty. It's quite fascinating. But when I dug into the character, and there wasn't very much in terms of, there were a couple dozen photographs, and then there was just about a minute or so of Paolo talking in an interview, but enough where I could get a sense of his register and his dialect, and he had kind of just a mischievous twinkle in his eye, and it gave me some keys into the character. But it was a different way of walking, a different way of talking, a different way of interacting with people, of seeing the world, and it was really immersive, really deep, really challenging, and I have to say I loved every single second of it.
Can you keep a secret?
Father, son, and house of Gucci.
If Paolo was still around today, what would you ask him before taking on the role?
Well, I would have spent as much time with him as I could. It would have been really, honestly, a completely different portrayal than what you see here, because I would have had a different experience. But one thing I did that was really powerful is I went to Paolo's grave.
Wow.
And it was quite moving, and a good reminder that there was a real person there.
Paolo, you are Gucci. You need to dress the part. It's chic.
So when you're on set, let's talk a little bit about the clothing. I'm assuming it's all real Gucci clothing. So was it given to you? Do you magically just happen to have a couple Gucci suits hanging around your house from set that just, by the way, happen to end up there?
I got a few Gucci suits.
Yeah, okay.
I got a few, just a few.
Yeah, just a couple.
But a lot of the clothes were period, so a lot of them were made from scratch.
Wow.
We had an amazing costume designer,
Very cool.
Jan T. Yates, and she's just incredible talent. The great thing about Ridley is he has incredible teams of people.
I've seen some videos on your Instagram. You seem like a wild guy when it comes to rock climbing. Is that to get fit for your next film? Are you just trying to escape a little bit? You seem like a wild man up there on the mountains.
Yeah, man, it's for Morbius. It's for Morbius.
Yeah.
I started climbing. Actually, I was remembering this yesterday. I started climbing stages with 30 Seconds to Mars. I would climb the rafters in the middle of a show, and
So that's how you started rock climbing, was because you were climbing rafters?
Honestly, that's how I started doing that before I started rock climbing. And I remember I would be at festivals or shows in the amphitheaters, and I'd be on the roof of the place, and it was just fun, exciting, and I love to do it. The risks.
If you're gonna run, do it now.
But what does this mean to you to kind of have a lead role in a superhero villain film under Sony, Marvel?
Yeah, it means the world. I'm so excited about it. I love this character, and to be able to bring to life a character for the very first time in the Marvel universe, that's a hard thing to do because most of the characters have been on screen. To be a part of the Spider-Man universe, I would love to see Spider-Man and Morbius go head to head. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Do you think that could potentially happen down the road, or?
I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying it would be. I would enjoy. Yeah, I think it would be a fun one.
And you can catch Jared Leto as Paolo Gucci in House of Gucci. It's in theaters right now. Is he going to get that Oscar nomination?
He's so good in
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes out February 8th. That's when the Oscar noms come out. Of course, House of Gucci is in theaters right now. And it's so fascinating, Ro. We were just talking about this in terms of how he looked. He had full prosthetic makeup on. When he was on set, Gaga said, I never met Jared Leto. I met Paolo Gucci for 3 months when they were filming. And I was trying to ask him that during our interview. Like, you know, you have Al Pacino, Jeremy Irons, all of these acting icons.
What a cast, right?
I mean,
know.
the cast, the ensemble is incredible. But what is that like when filming stops, you guys go on lunch? And he was like, look, we're so focused on our lines, the way that we're pronouncing different things. We're not even interacting. So
that's not
right,
fun.
I know. I was like, you would think they'd be, you know, having a jovial time, having
Remember
wine.
Gaga was, I think there were reports with Gaga that she said she was in character for like, I don't know how many months.
Her too, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
that she would like get off the set and still play that.
Right. Yeah, and same thing with Jared.
Yeah.
So the two of them, they like actually never met as real people, but it sounds like potentially down the road could be a little music collab. Fingers crossed.
Maybe
that
we
would be
can bring
cool.
them together.
I think we should, right
We
here on
should.
Good Day New York.
Yes, that would be great. Okay. Thanks so much, Ryan.
You're welcome.